What's going on, guys? It's your boy Stonix come back at you with another video. So I have some really cool news, I guess, if you will, to share with you guys today. So basically there was this concept map that was released by someone on Reddit, and it's a concept map for a Japan/Tokyo kind of map for a Forza Horizon game. Now, I should probably mention obviously that this is fan-made and this isn't like an official confirmed map that is going to be coming to a Forza Horizon game, but I think it'd be cool to kind of take a look at what we could see if it were to come to a Forza Horizon game, and is it possible in Forza Horizon 4, and if not, Forza Horizon 5. So let's just get right into the video then and take a look at this map. So let's start off with the first question: could we potentially get this kind of map for Forza Horizon 4? Maybe. And the reason I say maybe is because, if you didn't know, we're not getting a Forza Motorsport 8 this year. They're just going to keep working on Forza 7 instead of bringing out a new title, which could either mean that we're just not going to get any Forza game this year, which obviously that's the case, and then in 2020, which is when Forza Horizon 5 normally would have come out if they would have stuck with the pattern that they have been. But if we're not getting a Forza 8 this year, that could mean that we're either going to get a Forza 8 in 2020 instead of Forza Horizon 5, and then we'll get Forza Horizon 5 1 year later, which would mean that they'd have an extra year to work on it, which I think a lot of people would actually prefer them to have an extra year if they were to get a map like this into the game. So it could potentially come with Forza Horizon 5, but at the same time, we could potentially, maybe, probably not, but maybe see a map like this come to Forza Horizon 4, especially if we have an extra year. I mean, this kind of map, if it is coming to Forza Horizon 4, has to already be in production right now and already being made right now. Because of how big this map is, it's like another map for a whole different game altogether. But because we will be getting more than 2 map expansions for Forza Horizon 4, because of the fact that we're not getting a Forza game this year and we could potentially have to wait an extra year for another Horizon game, then that could mean that we have a lot more time to kind of get another map. And I mean, who knows, something like this could happen. Now, that honestly all kind of really depends on if they're just going to stick with Forza Horizon 4 until they think that they're ready to release Forza Horizon 5, or basically we're just going to be stuck with Forza Horizon 4 for an extra year than normal, and then Forza Horizon 5 will come out and we could potentially see a map like this. But at the end of the day, this still could be coming to Forza Horizon 4, but I wouldn't exactly expect that, if I'm honest with you, just because of how big and massive this map is, and I know that they'd want to get all the landmarks right and everything. It's kind of the same reason that they're not doing a London map, is because of how big it is and how they'd want to get everything right. And let's think about it this way as well. They've done the US, that's one continent down already. They've done Australia, there's another continent. They've done Europe, which is Forza Horizon 2 and Forza Horizon 4. So obviously we still have a few continents left that we could go to. Honestly, I'm very excited to see what they could do with it. Now let's take a look at this map and let's kind of critique a little bit. I'm going to give my thoughts on it just a little bit. So if we were to see this map in specific coming to Forza Horizon 4, it wouldn't exactly make sense because you can see all the different Horizon festivals where they would be located. And obviously with Forza Horizon 4, there's only one big festival because it's the Horizon Life, you know, it's that. There's nothing else really. So with this map, obviously this one wouldn't really fit into Forza Horizon 4 and the whole storyline with that one. So honestly, I would see this more of a Forza Horizon 5 kind of map if this specific map were to come to a Forza Horizon game. And as you can obviously see right off the bat, there is a ton of twisty and curvy roads, which obviously that's a lot of the kind of roads that are over there in Tokyo and Japan and that kind of area. And obviously there's going to be a huge drift scene if we were to get a map like this. So there's going to be a lot of roads that cater to the drift scene, but at the same time, you need to remember that Forza Horizon is a game built for the average player who can do whatever they want with the cars that they want to do it with, such as jumping off of cliffs or going off-roading or rally events or whatever the case may be, not just necessarily drifting. And I can already see off the bat with this map, there isn't really like a big highway like there normally is with the Horizon games where you can hit those top speeds and go super fast and do things that you probably wouldn't do in real life. Because let's be honest, it's a Horizon game. The point of it is to play with cars and drive cars in ways that you probably wouldn't in real life. Like, we want to be able to take that Jaguar D-Type and go 300 miles an hour down the interstate. So it's like, there's really no spots on this map that can exactly cater to that. But if they were to add that, and I think honestly Forza Horizon, the way that they do the highways is kind of annoying because you have a straight and then it turns a little bit and then it turns too sharp, so you have to slow down. And if you're trying to hit ultimate like max speed, it's not easy to do. Like, you almost get top speed and then you have to turn and slow down, and that's just honestly one of the most annoying bits about most of the Horizon games. And I think if they were to make a whole nother map, that's definitely something that they need to implement, is a longer just straight, nothing but a straight. There's nowhere on this specific map where you could really do that and hit those top speeds and stuff like that, which honestly would really suck, but there is a lot of roads regardless. I would take the time and count how many roads there are specifically, but I just don't really want to because there is a lot of roads there and it gets kind of confusing and I just don't want to do that. But regardless, there is a lot of roads here, and like I said, a lot of them are just twisty, curvy, and it's just a lot of people would like that, but that's that's not all we want, you know, and that's kind of what this whole map is just a drift map, pretty much. And I know that if Playground Games were to do a Japan map, they'd want to do it right, and they'd want the whole map to be Japan, and not just have a small little DLC map for drifters and the drifting community, which at the end of the day, too, with the whole Fortune Island thing, that was pretty focused on drifters and off-roaders, so I would highly doubt they're going to do something like Japan for a DLC map for Forza Horizon 4, but I'm not saying it couldn't happen. I'm just saying that I know enough people in the community want a Japan map and a Tokyo map and a super, like, drifty kind of map like this in a Forza Horizon game that they would want to do a full-on map and a full-on game revolving around it rather than just have a small little DLC map. Now, like I said, that could mean that we have to wait an extra year for it, but honestly, I think that would be a good thing because I think we can survive with Forza Horizon 4 for a bit. There's a lot of things that need fixed about it and a lot of things that need changed and maybe added, but I think we can survive with Forza Horizon 4 for the time being, if that means we have to wait an extra year for a map like this or a Japan-styled map. And not only that, but for this map specifically, the Mount Fuji in the left, it looks very small, and I would imagine it being a lot bigger than what that is, and especially with the roads going up and down, and I would imagine there's probably going to be more roads going up and down Mount Fuji, because I know there's going to be a lot of people who want to do like climb kanas and stuff like that, and those roads on that is just mostly dirt once you get closer to the top, and there's, you know, you still want some of those paved roads going up to the top and stuff like that, so I would imagine that that would be a very important thing for a map like this. But at the same time, we could get Forza Horizon 5 in 2020 still, or we might have to wait next year if Forza Motorsport 8 were to come out in 2020 instead of obviously this year, which would mean, like I said, we have to wait next year, but I think that would be perfectly fine, and I think that's what the Horizon series needs instead of just following that pattern, because at this point, with the whole pattern, if they're just releasing another game, it's just dumb, and I don't like that. I would rather have them have more time that they can devote into a storyline, into different aspects of the game that make a Horizon game, because lately it's just kind of felt like another title. Would you like to see a Japan map come into Forza Horizon 4 as a DLC map, or would you be willing to wait an extra year to get a Japan map for Forza Horizon 5? And if so, what would you like to see from that Japan map? What would you like it to be focused on and around and stuff like that? So real quick before we do go, guys, make sure to cop some merch, because there is some stuff up there now, so I know a lot of you guys have been asking about that and want to cop some merch, so if you would like to do that, the link is down in the description, and you would honestly be supporting your boy more than you even can imagine, so definitely go do that. And while you're down in the description, you might as well follow me everywhere else as well. We just hit 800 followers on Instagram, so thank you for that. So we're on the road to 1,000 Instagram followers, which is pretty freaking cool. So definitely go follow me and join the Discord. I will be starting a new series with Discord soon, where you guys will be able to actually talk to me one-on-one and have a conversation with me, and kind of like a Q&A style thing in the Discord itself. So if you want to make sure you can be a part of that and be actually in a video yourself, then make sure to join the Discord. The link is also down there, so definitely go do that. But anyways, for now, my name is Stonix, don't forget, stay strong and just keep pushing forward. I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya!